Alrighty, so update number two. So last week I was on the mend. I was feeling a lot better. I could stand and walk a lot longer than I had been able to previously. I had a checkup. It wasn't this last Friday, it was the one before it. Yes. However, in that time, I started to have a head cold. I thought it was just the week previous. I thought, oh, my allergies are just kicking up. Nope, start of a head cold. And that whole next week, just unbelievable sinus crud and kind of a headache, but not really. So, this last Monday, I went to go see my GP, and I got a little pack of the little tiny steroid pills and a Z pack of antibiotics. So I took a whole bunch of pills and I decided to lay down, take a nap, and I slept for about 12 hours. So wake up the next day and I actually I'm not sure if it was 12 hours or if it was interrupted, but anyway, I slept for a really long time. So I woke up the next day and it was late. And I thought, well, I better get up and go get food. And so get in the car, drive for a ways, and I realized I didn't have my headphones and I hadn't brushed my teeth. So I decided to come back and remedy that. And I get all that stuff. I get in the car and decide, well, rather than going up to North Irving, I'll go to downtown Dallas, maybe over to that new part of Oak Cliff that's been uh, kind of redone. Maybe find somewhere different to get something to eat. I get about a mile from the house, and my knee, really starts hurting. And I think, okay, well, I'll take it easy, but maybe I better just kind of keep to the side. Well, actually, I was keeping to the side road rather than getting on the highway because traffic was backing up. So by the time I got 2 miles away from the house, I was in unbelievably agonizing, excruciating, all the other words you can think of, pain. My kneecap felt like someone had just completely cut it off my body. My leg hurt so bad it felt like someone stuck a knife into my thigh and pulled up. My back felt extremely knotted up. Not The pain wasn't as sharp as it was in my leg, but it hurt. And the only way I could get back to the house, I couldn't just make a U-turn because this was in this big cloverleaf area where there's some construction. So I couldn't really do anything but drive through neighborhoods to get back. And my the pain got so bad I had to pull off the road and recline the seat and lay down for a while. And I mean, because this pain I was having, it was way, way worse than anything I'd experienced before with this. Um, and I mean, I was worried as hell. So, I after laying down for about 15 minutes or so, I found my way to a little sandwich shop, got myself something to eat, made my way home. I couldn't put the seat all the way back up. I had to keep it reclined. So that was interesting driving home like that. Nibble. Um, so yeah, so I had to. There we go. So yeah, I had to drive pretty much with the seat reclined, and I pretty much got home, and I've basically been in bed for the last 3, 4 days. For the last 4 days, I was awake for 20 hours after the first pains started. I was up all night. I was wringing my hands. I was grabbing my face. I was wanting to punch a hole in the wall. I I I can't begin to tell you. I've never experienced pain as bad as that. Um, I called the doctor. I called the doctor's office. I actually that night I almost told my dad to take me to the hospital, but I thought the only thing they're going to do there is get me on some pain medication, and I'm on pain medication right now, and it's not doing a thing because I was taking hydrocodone. I was still taking gabapentin, which is supposed to uh, uh, it's supposed to like calm or soothe irritated nerves, something like that. I can't remember exactly how it was described to me, but I was on those, and I'm taking a Totalac, which is also like a real um, high dosage version of Aleve, which is also an anti-inflammatory. Plus, I was well. I mean, I hadn't taken um, the steroid, but the steroid is supposed to be anti-inflammatory also. But so I don't know what the hell's going on there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I didn't think there's nothing else they could do there other than knock me completely the hell out. So I called the doctor's office the next morning, and um, I talked to one of God, he's not the nurse there. I talked to someone there, and he was saying there's really nothing they could do for me right away. If it was still bothering me in 2 days, this was Wednesday morning when I called him. He said if it was still bothering me in 2 days, give him a call, and they'll see if they can move my procedure up, because I'm supposed to have a second set of injections on the 7th for this thing, for this back pain, which is it's supposed to reduce the swelling there and get the rest of that the fluid that's pushed out of that disc to kind of metabolize and dissolve and get that swelling down. So I go to call them today, not realizing it's Good Friday, and they're closed. So basically, I've got to put up with this for another couple of days, at least, at the most a week, because they do their injection procedures on Thursday. Excuse me. So I on the plus side, I'm not in nearly as much pain right now as I was for that first 20 hours or so. But it's becoming more and more difficult to find a comfortable position to get into. And I'm actually running low on that gabapentin. I'm supposed to take 3 pills a day. I've only got 3 left to get me through the weekend. So I'm just going to have to uh, cut back on my dosage of that, and give them a call Monday and see if I can get some right away. So it's whatever. I've got plenty of hydrocodone, although I hate taking a crap load of hydrocodone. I'm only taking 3 of those pills a day, so it's not that bad, but still, I'm not liking everything it does to me, but it does help. So, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I still can't drive. I can't really even walk down the hall all that well. I can make it down the hall. I can go. I can make it to the bathroom. I can go down to the kitchen and get food. But sometimes I have trouble sitting up straight, sitting up in a chair. I was having trouble last night laying on my back, which is what I've been doing for days. So I laid on my side, laid on my good side, hurt like hell. Well, I hurt a lot. Laid on my bad side. For some reason, that really helped. But laying on that bad side also means I'm putting pressure on that um, bundle of nerves that runs down my across my hip, which is irritated right now. So that's um, the funny thing is, even though I've been laying on that and putting pressure on it, it hurt less laying on that side than any other position. So I was actually able to get some pretty good sleep on laying on my side. But it's been a rough couple of days. I think I've got a rough couple of days ahead of me. But I have no idea what I did to myself to re-injure myself. I don't know if it was bending over, brushing my teeth. I don't know if it was the way I slept. It's not like I did anything strenuous in the days prior to going to the doctor, which is kind of like what happened when I initially had this injury. You know, I was working on the car, and I'd had some sore back issues previously, and I think doing the work that I did on the car and the way I did it, on top of moving that pallet, is what set all this stuff in motion. So I don't know what to tell you anymore, but I'm hoping it's not going to take me another 2 or 3 months to heal from this time, because I don't know if this next shot I get doesn't knock this thing out and doesn't get me healed, I'm going to have the surgery. And I don't want to do that because the doctor told me I have a greater risk of this reoccurring if I have the surgery. But it's already reoccurred, I think. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. For all I know, I might need another MRI to figure out what the hell happened. But I'll just have to cross that bridge when I come to it. So, there's another video of me laying in bed, lamenting all my troubles. Well, all right. I will. Hopefully, my next video will be a lot lighter and a lot less weird than this one. Okay, bye.